Thank you so much. Hell yeah, that's been suppressed. That's why, in my humble opinion. But great, 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 great share. I appreciate you. Thank you. Actually, so Old Vet is back. So we're gonna go to him real quick, Bruce, and then we're gonna come to you right after. He had dropped. That's why I thought you were next, but we're coming to you right after. Go ahead, Old Vet. Jump in.
Thank you, Maze, and happy birthday. Great space. Hope you enjoy those
Thank
birthday
you.
gifts I sent to your DM. So, check this out, guys. I'll start with consciousness. What if we're all different expressions of the same thing? These craft, all these things. Thomas Bearden's paper, actually, One Human Problem, kind of hints to this. What it talks about is only way the human species will survive is to basically go to a hive mind. So picture that as being conscious. And all of these things, they interact with us in these different ways, right? And I'll back up. I posted a lot of the different things that I heard people discussing. Some people talking about communications. I posted a paper from the NSA, energy weapons, because we do have them. We take these craft down. And I posted a lot of different places that we have these tech. And if people want to know who I am, I'm a UFO reporter, anomalist, Wounded Warrior alumni. And I didn't believe in this shit till 2020 when I left Wounded Warrior Care for the last time. Since then, it's been almost a daily thing, sharing it with people, videoing it. And within a matter of, 2 years, I started my first podcast and I was writing for the Roswell Daily Record about it. Can't explain it. The synchronicities blow my mind away, the woo. So I'm here in the metaphysical now, right? MK Ultra experiments, somebody was talking about earlier. I can tell you that those are real. We know, and we've always known, that by using trauma, you can condition a person. Not only that, you can give these people enhanced psi abilities. What do you guys think about communications with aliens? Would you think it's crazy that NASA had a group of kids conditioned in such a way called Star Kids, and what their job was to communicate? They used this whole basis of the Kozyrev mirrors, which is it's an experiment that happened in Russia in like the 40s or 50s. We upgraded that. It's called the Montauk chair. We have multiple programs like we got Project Superman, Project Pegasus, which is a time travel type program. Time travel now. That's a thing that's not in the movies. Think about time happening all at once, everything right now. We process the flow of time in one direction. That's a perception issue. Now you take that perception issue out, you're able to go back and forth. And there's actually papers out there. It's called Trauma as Time Traveling, and it talks about PTSD and those events. You take in more detail, so it's slow. But a good time blows past you, and that's a form of time travel. All of these things are coming to fruition. I'm so far past nuts and bolts now. Here's where it gets crazy, and I'll leave it here because remember I'm on that trip to go hunt UFOs with David, right? So here we go. It's dark. The place is it's going to get really dark. I'm on a space, David. Yeah, don't mind him. Anyway, somebody was saying it's not all love and light. Our government not only knows some bad shit's here, we have a team that's tasked with taking that bad shit down. It's not just we're going to get crashed craft. They actually have a bait, track, and takedown program for a reason. So some of the shit that's here is dark. Think about the good and evil war of God, right? And the devil. Now, we can go all the way back, and all of this is probably based on the same thing. But the darkest part about all of this is our government's not only known about this shit, they've been assassinating, killing, and covering up, gaslighting, things like that. That's the darkest part for me. It's not even the entities that may be kidnapping us, which they are doing these things. So thank you, Maze, and happy birthday. I'm sorry talking
Thank you
fast. We're
so
on the
much.
road, though.
No, it's all good. I appreciate you carving out the time out of your special fun UFO hunting trip to get up here and to share with us. And something that you said reminded me of this real quick. In the congressional hearing, what I had heard for the first time, apparently, this might have come out before or something, but I just didn't pay attention, was that when they went to go get Osama, they talked about the stealth helicopters. And when they're talking about stealth helicopters, what I'm assuming is that there's this stealth technology which kind of makes them completely invisible. Okay, now where does that go back to? That goes back to the Philadelphia experiment. And the Philadelphia experiment kind of that's a whole rabbit hole. But there was like this one naval ship that was huge, and they were trying to use this stealth technology on this ship. And what they did on accident, okay, was they moved the ship like 200, I think, miles away and back immediately. And it was crazy because what, came of that is like everything melted into this one frequency, including the people on it. And like when it came back, it was like people were, I know it sounds crazy and whatnot. And it's like, it's it and I can't even imagine, what that would have looked like. But when it came back into solid form, I guess, into matter, these people were kind of melded into to the ship. It was crazy. Now I don't know how true this is, because obviously you can't really get really official and sourced. That's why, let me just parse my information correctly. You can't get like sourced information on this. So all that I was able to access was, the different interviews. There's of course Al Bielek, which kind of introduced me to the Wingmakers and whatnot, and that's a whole time capsule revelation in Chaco Canyon, which is absolutely fascinating, delicious. If nothing else, you should definitely read it. But my point is that it does bring that that was brought up in today's congressional hearing. I don't know if you guys had heard about that before or not, but I just wanted to highlight that. And thanks, Old Vet. I appreciate you. Okay,
No problem. I
Bruce.
put a stealth craft up in the nest too. Tell me what it looks like. Does it look like it's cloaking? You guys have a great one.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Shit like that. Wow, got sparkly lights in it. I've never seen no shit like that. Moving weird. Now you see the sparkling lights in it. Never seen no shit like this in my life.